Hey there, Chris here. I wanted to make this video to kind of talk about one of my struggles when realizing that I was trans. I think with any major change event in life, we have to wonder how it's going to impact things. People in our lives, circumstances in our lives, jobs, etc. So for me, one of my struggles was definitely my job, of which I am at right now. I am a nurse. I work in the neonatal ICU right now, and I've done pediatrics and the pediatric ICU. So I work with kids and babies and their families. So for me, obviously presenting as a female nurse right now, it just was a real struggle for me to kind of wonder how my patients and their families will view me as a male nurse. There has been plenty of situations that I'm just not comfortable with as a female nurse. And I think that for me, definitely realizing that I'm not a female nurse really has shed so much light on that situation for me. There's just been certain situations when dealing with like adolescent teenagers or breastfeeding moms that I think stereotypically women don't have a problem with, and they've always just been huge sources of and uncomfortableness for me. Some things I've just had to get over because it's a part of your job and you don't have a choice. So now it just kind of makes a little bit more sense to me. But I've definitely wondered how transitioning in the workplace will go. I don't know. I still don't know exactly how that's going to go. But I think this current job that I'm at right now, I do a little bit of travel nursing, and I'm doing some local travel now. And the institution that I'm at, we do a telephone interview, so they don't meet you in person until you actually start working, which I think is really neat, just because you can't be judged on your attire or your hair. Not that I've really ever had that much judgment on that stuff. I think it's just been me on the inside, because I have not felt like I fit in with where I should for even just a lesbian chick or whatever. So I think it's just been more of a self-consciousness for me, just because I haven't felt right inside and outside. So this current place that I'm working at, it's like my second or third week of working here, and everybody wants me to come work here full time, and they know nothing about me. I have had 0 private conversations with people, and it's just, they see me for me. They see me for the fantastic kick-ass nurse that I am. My easygoing attitude. I'm a team player. So, I mean, it's just, they see all these things about just me as a person, not me as a female. And that's awesome. I think for the first time for me, I feel like people are actually just seeing me. And to be a female or a male, I don't really think they would care. Which is just really, really awesome. It's just really, really inspiring. It makes me so excited to move forward. I have questions about exactly how it's going to go in the workplace, but I think that could be for anybody's workplace. I mean, you come in as one thing and you're transitioning into another. So I think there are questions just like how it's going to go and what are people going to think, but I don't know, I'm trying to take a different outlook on it as, kind of what a neat jury that's going to become. I think it's going to be really interesting down the road to see how I have been perceived, you know, kind of more as a lesbian nurse, basically, is how I see myself, you know, as far as how other people see me, and kind of put that aside and time down the road how I am going to be perceived perhaps as a trans nurse, and as that evolves just as a male nurse, I think it's going to be a really interesting thing to go through, and no doubt there's going to be hardships, but I'm ready for that. I'm real excited about how it's going to be. I'm really fortunate for this opportunity that I am in right now, and it's just a contract. It expires in 13 weeks, and we'll see where I go from there, but I think right now I needed to be here, just like right place, right time for me as a whole. So it's neat to see that one of my biggest struggles, one of my huge sources of anxiety, when I was just really trying to figure out who I was and realize, you know, that I'm a trans guy. This was just a huge source of anxiety, so it was really neat to just like have that weight lifted off my shoulders to be able to move forward and have excitement about the next phase, especially because we spend so much time in our job, and so I'm really looking forward to it. So it's really great to just be able to see the positive out of something that gave me just a lot of anxiety and I had a lot of trepidation about. So it's really neat. So that's me kind of overcoming one of my biggest hurdles, and no doubt there'll be videos on many more to come, and I have other hurdles as well, but this was just one I wanted to touch on today. So that's me. I will wrap it up and go finish my lunch so I can get back to work, and I will catch y'all later. Thanks, bye.